Move equals energy. Why you feel more alive when you move. Let me say something that sounds backwards. You do not get energy and then move. You move and then you get energy. I've been obsessed with health, wellness, fitness since well before I was a teenager, and I still come back to this one truth. Move equals energy. Not motivation, not caffeine, not discipline, movement. Most people treat energy like something they either have or they don't, much like they would treat a battery. You wake up with 60%, you go through the day, you try not to use it all up, but that model is completely wrong because the human body doesn't reward stillness. What it does reward is demand. And here's the part that people miss. So when you sit more, you don't preserve energy. All you're doing is you're actually training your body to produce less of it. So the irony is the more you rest, the more tired you feel. Now, I want you to think about this in real life. So there are days when you feel absolutely drained. We all do, myself included. So you skip the walk, you skip the gym, you sit more, and by the end of the day, you feel even worse. So in contrast, what about a day where you go for the walk, you hit the gym, or you stay active around the house? You don't come back more tired, you come back more alive. That's not a mindset, that's your biology rather, adapting in real time. So your circulation improves, your oxygen delivery improves, your brain gets more blood flow, and your body starts building a system that supports movement, right? So this is where it gets interesting, because energy is not burned, it's created through use. So when I say move equals energy, I don't mean this as a slogan, I mean it more as a lifestyle equation, right? So if you want more energy, move more. Not once a week, not just at the gym. This is daily movement. It doesn't have to be complicated, it doesn't have to be challenging. It's walking, it's lifting, it's running, it's biking, staying active throughout the day, whatever your activity looks like. So that's what changes your baseline. It's not intensity necessarily, it's consistency. And I've said that multiple times about other subjects as well. It's not necessarily the intensity, it's the consistency. And remember, we're trying to create new habits, and I think it's from Atomic Habits, James Clear, that when we miss a day, it's gonna happen. That's a mistake. When we missed another day after that one, now we're ultimately creating a new habit, which is not what we wanna do. We wanna create a habit of movement, right? So, and I'll be honest with you, I've been paying attention to this for a very long time, long before it was trendy. Anybody else who's my age group, we did a lot of things long before it was trendy. So long before social media turned fitness into extremes, what I learned is simple. The people who feel the best long-term aren't the ones who are doing the most extreme workouts. They're the ones who never stop moving. It becomes part of who they are. It's not a routine at this point. It's just your lifestyle. So there's a quote I always loved from Vince Lombardi. Winning isn't everything, but wanting to win is. And I think it applies perfectly here, because in health, in longevity, in energy, it's not about being perfect. It's about wanting to live well, wanting to move, wanting to feel good in your own body. The intention alone changes everything. And so if you take away anything from this, you don't wait for energy. You just can't. You have to build it, and you build it through movement. So start simple. Walk today, move today, do something today. Tomorrow is the busiest day of the week, right? We always tend to we're all procrastinators from time to time. We need to do things today. So every time you move, you're not spending energy, you're creating energy. Move equals energy. And once you feel it, you will never unlearn this. If you're getting anything from these videos, I'd love it if you like, comment, subscribe. Very much appreciate everybody's support so far. Thank you.